false memory syndrome was a made-up diagnosis in order to keep adult CSA survivors silent when they came forward about their recovered memories. It was a diagnosis made up by the parents of adult survivors of CSA who came forward to say that one of their parents had harmed them. And they created an entire foundation, the False Memory Syndrome Foundation, made up of other parents just like them. They would call up reporters and anybody talking about CSA and tell them about this bullshit diagnosis, false memory syndrome, in order for reporters to include it in their reporting about CSA survivors, to add a level of skepticism about what a survivor was saying and to suggest that we were crazy and making it up. One study done by Catherine Beckett of the University of Michigan showed the impact of False Memory Syndrome Foundation. When they first started in 1991, 80% of the coverage about CSA survivors in the news was positive in that it believed survivors and took them for their word. 3 years later, the numbers had flipped and 80% of the coverage about CSA survivors in the news mentioned false memory syndrome and implied that CSA survivors cannot be trusted with their own truth and stories, and that basically we were making it up. The harm that this organization has caused is a continued experience of abuse for us CSA survivors who simply want to tell the truth about what has happened to us. There's still even more to this crazy story, so I'm going to be making more videos about it. It's cuckoo bananas.